Hello, my name is Lark,
And I'm Victoria.
and today we are shining a light on unity. Unity is a topic that Victoria and I have actually been talking about over the last year, really, in our mindset group, and it is very pivotal and important right now. We feel like, within everything that's happening right now.
I think it's definitely important to have unity and to understand that we're all sovereign beings and that we are all the same underneath our skin, and that we can come together and unify in love and not focus on all of the things that maybe appear to be not right or appear to be a certain way, I guess, right?
Yeah, and realizing that we are more similar than we are different, and that comes with the unity consciousness too. When I was a nurse, I just thought of every person that I had interaction with as my family member, and I feel like that's really what we're being called to do right now in the whole world, and especially here where we live in the United States of America. We are all brothers and sisters. We are all family, and just really feeling into that love and understanding and really listening to one another, and what all of the things that are happening right now mean for each of us, but also remembering that a lot of what we see in our reality is playing out because of the shadows that we have within. And so that's another thing that we've really been working on, is facing our own shadows, our own times that we haven't been heard in our past, our own traumas that we need to forgive and understand why they came into our lives.
Right, and just that so many people have so much negative self-talk all the time because of those things, and we're taught to think a certain way, taught to feel a certain way, and then maybe we've done some things that didn't fit that mold, but it was like what we felt in our hearts to do, and then we shame ourselves for it, and then that causes so much negative self-talk, which causes us to not look within and causes us to seek outwardly to find that love, to find that approval, acceptance, and then we never do because most everybody else is struggling with this very same thing that we're struggling with. And so it's just like a cycle of not coming together, realizing that we're all in the same boat and we've all been taught the same things, and to lift that veil of the truth and a new reality.
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like right now everything is 2020. Like, we're all gaining a vision, and it's impossible for bad players in this game that we're all playing to hide behind things anymore. So I'm really appreciating that we're getting to see everyone's true colors, and I think that's important in our healing. But Victoria and I, through all of the things that we have been learning over these last 3 months that we said we were going to share with you guys, there is a 3D reality, and we have found that there is a 5D reality too. And it's important for us to plant that seed and let you guys know, that is there, and that we're excited about it. And we are shedding right now a lot of things in our collective that we need to let go of and say, okay, this is playing out and it did happen, and no more. We do not consent. We are all built with hearts that love and have compassion and understanding for one another. And in the end, we are all actually one. And so that is truly what we believe humanity is. And anybody that's trying to tell us, any dark forces that are trying to tell us otherwise, we do not consent. And I feel like that's coming to light. And so we really just want to say it's important to feel into that and, feel it if that resonates for you too, because we're definitely finding that to be the truth for us.
Yeah, because I can say just before quarantine, like a little bit before that, because we have been doing a lot of mindset work. It's kind of like working out. When you actually work out your body, then you get stronger, you get more in shape. Well, same thing with your mind and your heart. You've got to tune into it, and then you've got to work on your mindset to make that shift of perception of what you're used to saying to yourself. And so last year, I did actually fall in love with myself for the first time, which was amazing, and I know you have too. And it's like, as soon as you do that, then your world changes, and then you start seeing things that have always been right there in front of your eyes, but you just couldn't see them because your love frequency was so low that you couldn't see it. And so then in quarantine, it got revealed to us even more, because we just shifted that even more, and we started to open our hearts and our eyes to receiving new information. And then we got shown so much stuff that just really made us have 2020 vision. We see so clearly now, and we are so in love with ourselves, and we understand who we are, and we understand who you are, and we understand who we are all together, and how powerful that is, and how that light of us unifying in love can put out the darkness for good. And they're afraid of that. They are so afraid of the light, and that's why they're causing all this chaos and destruction. But the funny thing about that is that we're flipping the script on that, and we're changing what they thought would be the outcome. We're taking that chaos, just like in a toxic relationship or anything like that, because that makes you stronger. When you get brought to your knees, you rise up stronger. And so that's what's going to happen. That's what's funny about it, is that they're causing this chaos, but we're going to turn that chaos and turn that shit around and put it back and shine bright like the light and put out the darkness. So that's what I love.
Yeah, I mean, we absolutely are. I feel like collectively, our collective consciousness is waking up so much. And so, the dark forces that we believe created coronavirus, they have this playbook that they keep trying to utilize. And so what they're doing now, trying to pit us against one another, is something that has always worked. And on the surface, if you look at everything, you could say that you think potentially that it is, but it's not. Mm-hmm. I feel like so many people are coming together, so many more people are waking up, so many people are saying, wait a second, this doesn't make sense. And so much beauty and love and people coming together is actually what's happening. And so we're celebrating that happening more and more and more.
Yeah, and I think that that's true. What you said is that a lot of people are like, wait, this doesn't make sense, or what's that about, and so when you have that feeling, take a pause and don't go with what you're used to just doing and turning a blind eye to it. Take a pause, stop for a second, and be like, wait, why do I feel like something's off here? Go ask questions. Go find out why your inner body, your inner soul is telling you, calling you, guiding you to seek new information. See what you find. See if you find truth in yourself. See if you find some new realities like we did. You might not, and that's your journey, but that's what we've done, and this is our journey that we're sharing with you to hopefully shed some light, to just start asking questions, start doing some research, and ask why we've been taught the things that we've been taught. Why have we been taught to look outward when we have the power of God within us? Each and every one of us has that superhero power inside of us, to have faith, to walk on water, faith to move mountains, faith to heal our bodies. We've got that right in us. If you tap into it, if you go within, you can find it. Seek and you shall find. And I promise you start seeking, you're going to get shown the truth.
Yeah, absolutely. And so what if all of us go within and we find that, and our heart, from the pain of everything that has happened, cracks open, and through that pain we all unite and realize we are one, but yet we are all here to have this human experience, and we crown ourselves and step into our own sovereignty. Yes. And feel into that and stand firm. And each of our homes are our kingdom that we're taking care of, and we're taking care of our inner temple too. So we're taking care of our body, mind, and spirit. We're taking care of all of the other things. And then individually, we will all create this new world that is so beautiful, so filled with love, so filled with light. And all of the parts of us, any skeletons that we've had hidden in the closet, any darkness that is still within us, we're working on bringing out and loving all of the prickly parts of ourselves. And with that, when we fall in love with ourselves and do that, then we can love one another because there's no fear that when we try to hug each other that there's going to be something a sharp edge that is going to hurt us.
Exactly. And when you love yourself, then you see that love and beauty in other people that you're going to just want to hug them, right? And so all the things that you do see in other people that you think is so wonderful and great, that is in you too, and they are a reflection of you. We are a reflection of you. You're a reflection of us. We all see one another. We see our beauty, and that's what we need to all see in ourselves and the world, and we can project that into the world and create that reality. We have the power to do that, and the time to start shifting in that direction is now, for sure.
Yeah, there's not really a should we or shouldn't we at this point. As we can see, it is really now. We are being called to do this work and to lift one another up and to support one another as we do it. With love and unity and grace. So much grace, because this work is it's powerful, but it's also very revealing. So.
It's very revealing. It's very freeing. I have never felt this much joy and love in my heart in my whole life. So you can feel that too. We can all feel that together, and it's just going to be very magical and a wonderful place, because we can actually have that. Even though we've been taught maybe we can't, we can.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we hope this has planted a seed, and we would love to hear your comments, how you're feeling about everything, and we wish everyone so much love, and we are offering so much light.
Yes, love and light.
Namaste.
Namaste.